Good day, this is Deba Owadia, New Americans Magazine. Today we are meeting someone that is eminent, someone that is honorable, someone that is a great community leader, not just in Columbus, Ohio, but in America, and also it has extended internationally. And so we'll be talking today with Eminent Emmanuel Wettee. He's going to introduce himself so that you can know who he really is, and that is why we are allowing him to introduce himself so that everyone will know that we are not just meeting someone that is eminent, but someone that is truly eminent. So let's meet you.
Thank you. I really appreciate the opportunity. New African Magazine. Thank you very much. My name is Eminent Emmanuel Wettee, originally from the Republic of Liberia. I came to Columbus, Ohio, December 31st of 1992. I worked for the state of Ohio for 30 years and a few months, and I retired officially on December 31st, 2022. Right now, I'm a retiree. Also, I do teach computer-related classes at Columbus State Community College. I've been teaching there since 1997.
Thank you very much. So you can see that it's not just someone that came to America today. He came to America in 1992. You just won an honor in Liberia. In fact, the president of Liberia gave you a national award. Yeah. So tell us about this national award.
Well, the Republic of Liberia, in celebrating their independence, they always honor Liberians or people that have made a difference. And this year, July 24th, I one of those that were honored. I was honored to be in the Humane Order of African Redemption with the rank of Knight Commander. That's the highest honor the Republic of Liberia can give any man to a major in the Humane Order of African Redemption for the work that my team and we did. We advocated for Liberians on TPSD, the immigration status, in 2007, and were granted that. And also, we also advocated for dual citizenship in Liberia. So based on those things that we did, we were honored by the President of Liberia, the people of Liberia, on July 24, 2025.
So there was a time that, like, for me, I'm from Nigeria, and we've always had dual citizenship. So is it that this year that Liberia is just accepting that? And so why was it like that?
Well, actually, the Constitution of Liberia does not comment on dual citizenship, but it's a 1973 Alien and Nationality Law about dual citizenship. It claims that if you are born out of the country, if you voted out of the country, if you fought war in another country, you are automatically now a Liberian. If you naturalized in another country, you're now a Liberian. So that law had been in place since 1973, 74. The law had been in place. So we never had dual citizenship. In 2012, Liberians from around the globe, from Europe, from Australia, from Africa, from Canada, we met in Washington, D.C., December the 7th to the 9th. And we developed a comprehensive plan how to address the issue of dual citizenship. And at the time that ICO was funded, and I was asked to be the chairman of the group. So since 2012, we've been advocating for dual citizenship until it was July 22nd, 2021, that it was granted, signed by the president.
And a lot of people, when the news came that you have been given an honor, a lot of people, referred to what you did, especially in getting the dual citizenship. And also when the president was giving you that honor, he also mentioned it. He mentioned your name and he mentioned before the time when you travel to Liberia, what happens?
Okay, what happened here is this, that the Liberian, because of that, Liberian law is very interesting. Let me come back to this. It's very interesting. Before the law was passed, it is only the men that pass on citizenship over to the child. Only the men. If a Liberian woman born a child by a different nationality, that child is now Liberian. Because at the time in Liberia, a woman cannot pass a citizenship over to a child prior to the law. And what is interesting also, the Liberian Constitution says that only a Liberian can own a land. So if you come on this side, it can be in America, it can be Canada, it can be Australia. If you naturalize, you're no longer a Liberian. So that means that you cannot own a land. So most people used to go through a third party to purchase land because they would not have the citizenship. Yeah, that's what most people did. Sometimes there was some argument with family, and they would come and say, look, according to our law, you are now a Liberian. So you have no right to this property, you have no right to this. Even, yes, Liberia that came from the war, and the middle class is us that are in the diaspora. Every time we go home, we're not welcome and everything. So we decided that, look, it's about time that we all put our forces together, our resources together, and advocate for this law to be changed. Because we in the diaspora are the one that are helping. We are supporting our people, and no one is more Liberian than we are. We two are not the same. We are not more Liberian than anybody. So we need to come together, make sure that we are Liberians. Because if we do not change the law, you can't own a land. That's one. Your children born in America, in Australia, in Canada, in Europe are not Liberian. So if they intend to go to the land of the father, they are not Liberian. So all of these things factor in, we decided to change the law. And since 2012, we advocated for the change of the law. And now it is the law of the land. We are coming to dual citizenship. So what that means, it means that if you're an American, you're Australian, Canadian, you're from Europe, you are a Liberian. Any child that is born by a Liberian mother at birth, that child is a Liberian, irrespective of the pigmentation of the father.
Including the woman.
Yeah, the woman. So a woman now, a Liberian woman can pass the citizenship with a child. And also, when it comes to voting, we can vote. The only thing that we have to go to Liberia and vote. Okay. We are entitled to national ID card. We are entitled to everything. Yes.
So before now, you have to take visa to travel to Liberia.
Before that you take visa travel. But right now, as a law stand, you have many options how to travel. Yeah. You can choose to travel with a Liberian passport. You can have a visa on arrival, or you can choose to go with the U.S. visa. So we have three options that are available. So I mean, it's a good thing.
Yeah,
it's a good thing. To have a passport of the original country. It's a good thing.
Yeah,
and people should understand that if you are in Africa, having a Liberian passport is very good. You can go to any other country. As an African. Exactly. Yeah.
So now that it has been done, so how can Liberians that are here, especially in America, apply for their passport?
Well, the process is this: that you go to the embassy website or any embassy around the world or consulate around the world that have the assignment of giving passport. So you go, you follow the rules, that you get the application form and you got the requirement. One of the key requirements is your birth certificate to show that you are a Liberian. or to show that your mother is a Liberian, your father is a Liberian, your great-grandparents are Liberian. If you don't have that, please don't quote me on this, but I think there is a provision that if you have a pastor or permanent Liberian, they can write a letter and say we can testify that this person is not Liberian. Then you can go and get your passport, following the rules. They got other, you got to get passport size picture, you got to pay for those things. But the good thing is that once you are a Liberian, you are always a Liberian, and you are entitled to get your passport and your national ID card.
Yeah. Very good. So this time, let's come to how you received the news. When probably it was a phone call, or it was an email, or it was a letter that you have been honored by the president with a national honor. How did you receive it on that?
Well, I got a telephone call from Deputy Foreign Affairs Minister, Councillor Joel Gray. She called me and gave me the news. I was asleep when my phone rang, and she called me and said, "Oh, you have been nominated and accepted to receive this honor." And what I'm telling you is that it was either at the beginning of July or somewhere. I had to pay a lot of money to fly over. Because that's a war. It's once in a lifetime.
Exactly.
And just the fact that the president of Liberia and the people that have recognized the kind of work that we did in the diaspora, and the award, yes, I'm wearing the award, but this award is for everybody. It's for all of us in the diaspora to demonstrate our effort and what we're doing for our people.
And I know that the Liberia in Columbus Incorporated did a kind of reception for you.
Yeah.
And it's not just Liberia in Columbus Incorporated, even the Liberia in diaspora. How did they receive it, and what happened?
Oh, Liberians in diaspora are very happy. They, from all walks of life, they gathered in Columbus, Ohio on November the 8th to see the award, to appreciate me and the work that we all did together, and for me to share the award with everybody and say, this is what we did, this is what we achieved. And if we work together more, we can do more than this, you know.
Exactly. So I'll take you on if we work together more.
Yeah.
I see that currently the present leadership is really making impact. You already have a place where Liberians in Columbus, where they meet, where they can even host other communities, other events. And so how do you see it going forward, like you rightly noted?
Well, LRCA, I was one person at LRCA. This is a very great organization. We are making a big difference in Columbus. We we partner with the Ohio Food Bank.
Yeah.
Now we're distributing food. We're helping our new people that are coming in. Immigrants are coming to Liberia. Coming to the States and residing in Columbus, Ohio. We help them where they need. We accommodate them. And LRCA is a shining star of the diaspora in this place. They are involved with the city, the state, and there are a lot of things. We even got our own land. And we got our own land, hoping that one day we will be the first to build a community center, that we can call home.
I remember I was there when it was
the groundbreaking.
Yeah. I was there, and it's really commendable. Do you have any other thing you want to add, especially not just for the Liberia and diaspora, but other diasporans, especially Africans that are here?
Well, what I want to say is that, this is home to us. This is home. And if this is home, we should have to respect the law, do what we got to do, work hard, honest living, and move on. From my experience, I think when you work hard, you will be rewarded. And, before we go, I just also want to mention too that I mentioned that I worked for the state of Ohio. BWC. I worked there for 30 plus years, and I retired. Very great place to be. And I've been working for Columbus State since 1997. I taught at other schools. I taught at DeVry. I taught at University of Phoenix. I taught at Franklin University and Ohio Dominican. I'm a graduate of Columbus State. I'm a 1994 graduate of Columbus State. So I got my associate degree from Columbus State 1994. I came in 92. I graduated in 94. Then from there I went to Franklin University, where I did computer programming. Then from Franklin, I went from getting the bachelor's in computer programming. I went back to Franklin and got my master's in my MBA, emphasis in technology management. After that, I went to the University of Maryland University College. It's now called the University of Global College, something like that. And where I got my second master in e-commerce. I've been there with my family, my mother, my father. You know, so Columbus is a very good place. It's a very good place. It's home, and I'm very grateful. I live, you know, I came to this country August 1991, and I arrived in Columbus, Ohio, to be precise, December 31st, 1991. Well, I always say I've been here since 92. Yes, I've been here since, I mean, you know, December 31st.
Yes, just entirely.
Yeah. But this is a great place. This is a very good place. And I do appreciate the people of the state of Ohio for giving me the opportunity to work. And working there, I was able to get my education, you know, prepare myself for a better tomorrow.
Thank you very much. You've heard it. I didn't say it. You heard it live from Eminent Wettee, an honorary award winner from Liberia, and also honored by the President of Liberia. I want to thank you very much for this opportunity. I am really impressed and encouraged, and I believe that you all that are watching are also encouraged by his achievement. Whatever we do here, like he said, this is our home. Whatever we do here will be acknowledged, not just here, but all over the world. And that was why the President of Liberia honored him with a national award.
And I want to tell you, thank you for the opportunity. I want to thank all the Liberians in the diaspora in Columbus, Ohio for all their support. And the work is not over. This is the beginning. We are on the next phase for all the country voting. You know, we want to be able to vote here, and